Damn. Oh, we back. Another episode. Episode 18. What's gonna make this episode? But, the powers that be said, get your ass in there and make another episode and keep this shit going. Ain't no motherfucking vacation. You had vacations already. All this time y'all done took off before. Get your ass to work. I said, damn.
I right? Did you say that?
No, I thought it was only the white man that talked to niggas like this, but I guess black people do too. So we're gonna start the show. You see, we made some minor changes because he like to lean back, and if y'all watched the episode before, he don't be in the mic. So hopefully this time y'all can hear him clearly.
Hopefully.
It's me, said, Rail, Bars. How y'all doing?
I'm pretty good on what they win, son.
Close to the season of giving, Christmas, celebrating the birth of a savior.
I think y'all getting anything for Christmas?
I already know what I'm getting.
And what is that?
I got some of it already.
And what is it?
I got some watches. Yeah,
watches? Okay,
yeah,
okay.
My favorite.
I forgot what's that old saying about watches. I don't even remember. It's an old saying I heard a while back about watches. I probably heard it from Shannon Sharp. You getting something for Christmas?
I don't even know for real.
What you want for Christmas?
I don't even know that for real.
You supposed to say goodwill and peace on
earth. I guess
earth.
I just want to get everybody something to stay some money for.
You want what?
He want to give everybody else
So
something.
my kids and shit. Get them something to stay some money left though. I ain't trying to be broke.
Church.
You need to cut that down, sir. Have enough decency. You seen the Bone Thugs and 3 6 Mafia?
I saw the fight and watch the verse.
You would. Just like a nigga, young nigga. Oh, I'm going to watch the fight and watch the verses.
Rant.
You got one?
I thought you had one. No? Well, I'll do one. I got one. The other day I was watching Shark Tank. I don't like that show because I feel like
boy,
hold on. Because I feel like they getting over on people. Like you come to them with your idea, with your company started, and they want. I want 55% of the company. I want 49% of the company. I want 30% of the company. I'm like, damn. Why are you trying to take all that? It's their company. Why are you trying to take it? I hated the Sharks until I realized they're multimillionaires. Mm-hmm. They know what they doing, number one. They invest in their money, number two. Number three, they understand how the labor mind works. You see, most people will get up 2 o'clock in the morning, drive 1, 2, 3, 4 hours away, and work harder for somebody else than they would their own damn dream. You got to motivate them to work hard for their own dream. Whereas when somebody else is boss, they take all responsibility of you failing or succeeding. So you're afraid to follow your dream, but you'll get up at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, lose sleep, driving past traffic to go help them with their dream. Because you ain't got the balls to put forth that same amount of effort towards your own dream. You're sitting up there tired. You're sitting up there. You don't even like your boss. You have ideas that your boss shoot down, but you will still go work harder for him than you do your own dream. 8 hours, 10 hours, 14-hour days. Tired as hell. But you still get up. Work there for 2, 3, 4, 5 years for what? A 401k and the attempt to get promoted. No guarantee. Just because you the first one in, the last one out. That doesn't matter. But the boss flying around on his jet, he come to the factory once a year, and you steady putting money in his pocket. Don't get me wrong, you putting money in your pocket. $900 a week, $800 a week, $500 a week. But you're making him millions of dollars off your sweat, your grind, your commute to work, your commute home. Boss will call you in on your day off, and you will go. You will go on your day off. But you can't even use that same effort in your own dream because you're too afraid to take charge. So that's why they take over other people's company. They're like, I want more of your company because I see you're not a leader, you're a follower. You'll come clock in on my clock, but you won't spend those extra hours on your own damn clock promoting your own dream. Moral of the story, that same effort you're using to make somebody else more rich than yourself, put into yourself. Put into your own dream, your own passion. I've seen people I've worked with people. I hate this motherfucker. Yes, I'm cursing because at this point I'm aggravated. I hate this motherfucker. This nigga stupid. How he in charge? Well, if I work hard enough, maybe I'll be his boss. That won't happen. But what will happen, if I work hard enough and use that same effort and that same disdain I have for him and turn it into motivation, maybe I can be financially independent where I won't have to deal with this man ever again. Get up and grind harder for yourself than you do somebody else. Get up and grind harder for your dream rather than working for somebody else. The harder you grind, the more money you have to make. You're doing it anyway for somebody else. Do it for yourself. And that's my rant.
No. You just created a topic out of that. You got anything you want to say about that?
First of all, I thought Shark Tank, I mean, it's a good show.
It's a damn good show. Great fucking show. You can learn a lot watching that.
I just said I learned something. Why they decided to take over people's companies.
Did I say he did not learn from it?
I said they were right. They take over your company and make you work harder for them than you would yourself, because that's the mentality.
Invented by a bunch of millionaires, billionaires to bring a bunch of good products to them so they can just weed through what they want and pick one to buy.
Basically, or something that makes sense, something that makes money.
But they got it dressed up as a show trying to get opportunity.
Yeah, so some of that rhetoric he was saying was a little goddamn like devilish as fuck. Like, yeah, it's business. Yeah. But if I could make $5 million and I say, hey, you can make $1 million because you ain't making shit anyway.
Right.
And I'm bringing my resources to fuck with your shit. I don't see no problem with that.
Oh, I didn't. What I said was you'll work harder to make somebody else more rich than yourself. That's what I said. Because in the end, they're your boss now, right or wrong. You might have started the company. You might have invested in the company. But in the end, they're your boss now. Mm-hmm. Because they know the mentality of a laborer, of a worker. He'll work harder for me than he would his damn self. He'll clock in on my clock. He'll be on time every single day. I know people whose attendants have perfect attendance at their job that they've been at 2, 3, 4 years with a boss they can't stand. But they won't take that same effort, that same motivation, and put it into themselves to make themselves. You ain't got to be a billionaire. But don't you want financial stability where you don't have to worry about if I don't clock in, my boss will give me a point. Okay. I'll get fired.
I got a question for you.
It is financial stability right there.
Following somebody else's rules?
I got a question for you. I got a question for you. Where do you get the money from to fund the business you're trying to create?
Oh, you get it from somebody else. You get
your job, right?
No. There's loans. There's business loans, small business loans. People using credit cards. People stealing from Joe to pay Paul. There's ways around that. But yes, the main
resource of income is working.
Your job. Correct.
So the money you take from your job is going to fund the business that you want to create.
Correct.
So of course you're gonna get up and do what the fuck you got to do to maintain.
But if
that
you're too tired to come home and finish see, this is what I'm saying. You do your 8 hours, sometimes 12 hours, sometimes 14 hours. I don't know. You go do them hours, and then you come home and you're tired. Where was that same effort you had when you were going working for them? You got to use that same effort when you're working for yourself. Well, I got the paycheck. I'm gonna go buy this and buy that, but then I'm gonna sit down. Oh no. Keep grinding. You don't get to break. You don't get to stop. Do you want the financial stability? Do you want the independence or not? Yeah, they might have, and the way I would look at it is while I'm going to work, I'm investing in my company. I'm using his money to invest in my company. And when I get to where I need to be, I no longer want his investment, which means I get to quit my job. But what's the point of working that hard for him, then when it's time to go on the back end and work that hard for myself, I don't do it. I don't do it. I'm sitting down.
you got a family, a wife and kids, you can't just walk away from the job talking about supporting your own.
What I
Have you not
stopped.
seen a Raisin in the Sun?
Halfway. You stopped halfway. I didn't say quit your job. I said when you're finally financially stable, quit it. You hate it anyway. How many of us love our jobs?
But the family could be 3 years, 5 years, 10 years.
That's right. But what I'm saying is the effort. Yeah. You will put more effort into going to work for him. And he works the whole shit out of you. You're tired. And then you come home, I just want to decompress. I respect and understand that better than anybody else. But you're also trying to get a dream off the ground. How many millionaires at the beginning? How many millionaires at the beginning? How many millionaires at the beginning before they became millionaires did they 8 hours, came home and did 8 more to get their shit going? That's my point. You can go work for that person. Ain't nothing wrong with working. You can work hard as you can, go up the ladder, get all the money you can. But what you gonna do with that money? You gonna reinvest it into what if you sitting down on your ass after you get off the job? You wasted your time and theirs. Stop sitting up there thinking you finna go follow your dream. Keep doing what they keep picking. Here's what I don't understand. They did this with the Temptations. Ain't nobody came to see you, Otis. You want to sit up there and bust ass and talk about slave driver, master this, master that. But his plantation was huge. So maybe Master know what Master talking about when he say, get out there and pick that cotton. So pick the cotton. Keep picking cotton and making him rich. Or is you going to pick the cotton and put something aside, and as you keep making him richer, you just put a little bit you need. You keep working after hours. You don't have to pick the cotton all day, all night. Pick his cotton. But then when you get home, learn a new recipe. When you get home, learn how to fix the wagon on the bosses. Learn how to keep going. So you can get away from there. Once and for all. I don't need to be a billionaire, millionaire. Hey, $100,000 a year is enough for me. So I can get away from where I am and be something more than just a laborer. Especially if I have a dream. If I have an idea in my head that I'm focusing on, pushing towards, I can't just stop after 8 hours. Talking about work over with. No, sir. Work just began. I'm not going to be a laborer my whole life. I'm not going to make somebody else rich my whole life. And then when it's time to retire, a 401k is all I got. And a weak-ass Social Security check. I still got to wait on once a month.
You don't get to see, what 63, 64?
And we don't even live that long these days.
So now that's at that point, like he just said, we gambling now. Ain't no guarantee you going to live long. So you did all that, and you need to make the 65 to get your reward.
Hey, by the time you get to 65, you don't feel like doing none of that shit that you thought about when you
You don't feel like doing shit when you get off work. But you got to keep grinding. You got to. Especially if you want to, if your motivation is to get away from somebody you smarter than. Working for somebody you smarter than. Because in actuality, you're dumber than that person because you work for him consistently every day. Perfect attendance. You hate his guts. You go home, you spend the check on only bills. Sometimes you get to buy a game system or something.
Okay, let me ask you.
And then you stuck in that loop of going home.
How is it you're dumber than them? When really your generation is dumber than them because nobody had the mindset to say, hey, I'm gonna change this. It had to be the next generation to change that. To say, hey, I don't want my family having to work like this, so I'm going to take these steps to make sure that they are financially capable of providing for themselves and not having to work for anybody but themselves.
And we talked about the episode, 2 or 3? I said the young kids were smart enough because they figure out a way to get rich without barely doing shit. Y'all said,
nah. When y'all.
Yeah. But see, the thing about that is the generation, my generation, generation before mine, we didn't all follow in that loop. We didn't all fall into that trend. Some of us did become millionaires. So you telling me there's no 36-year-old millionaires? That's what you telling me?
There's plenty. Yeah, there's plenty of millionaires.
Okay. That's my generation. So
no.
How not? I'm 36.
You old bastard.
My point is this. come off.
How many millionaires? Where the more millionaires at? The young bloods, right? Young ones.
Okay.
There's more young millionaires now than what.
But here's what I'm saying.
You
You said my generation, but what I'm saying is there's people from my generation who broke that curse, who broke that loop, who broke that mindset. Mm-hmm. So it's not just his generation, not just your generation. My generation too. My dad's generation as well. There's millionaires that's my dad's age, billionaires that's my dad's age. So there's not just a lump. There's some special ones out there, lump. So yes, it's possible. Each time they show you it's possible. And what was your rant?
I'm not doing that.
You're not doing your rant?
No.
Oh, okay. Well,
I mean, not. I gotta get more information.
You got top. Oh, okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
Well, you got that off your chest?
Yeah. And the moral of the story is, if you can go harder for somebody else's dream, use that same energy to go hard for your own.
You gotta be a word for being stupid than somebody you think he's smarter than. And a word for that.
I mean, there's more
Real.
Experience.
Real.
Wow.
Real.
Here's the difference between me and my accusation of me being smarter than everybody else, because I've never said that. Other people.
No. That conversation, that could have been a rant, because like I had a conversation, like I said in the group chat, I had a conversation with somebody, and they sit up here and like they be at work and they always want to. Oh, this person's stupid. That person's stupid. This person's stupid. That person's stupid.
But you work for them.
Exactly. And they are your coworkers. So how is everybody around you stupid and you're the only smart one, but you're not above them? That's why I be looking at it like,
I ain't trying to hear that shit, man.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. The only stupid person is a person who knows everything, because you can't be taught nothing else. A person who's learning every day, every moment.
So is God stupid?
No, God doesn't know everything. You know how? Let me tell you why. Here we go. Let me tell you why.
Oh, shit.
Let me tell you why. Because God bet on people's hearts, right? How many people got dark hearts?
A few.
All right. He gave you opportunity to decide for yourself. Now, he know at the end of the story what the bet's going to be. But as long as you steady being creative, steady creating things, how can you be stupid? If you steady building, how can you be stupid? Now, I'm not talking about just people, planets, situations, solar systems. How can he be stupid? Even though he's at the top, he's still ever evolving. Still.
So you don't think
he's teaching y'all how to evolve. Huh?
You don't think you know everything, though?
I think he's going to forever learn for himself. If he knew everything, he'd probably blow his brains out. And that's a figure of speech for saying he'd give up. In my opinion, someone's heart is a gamble. And I know a lot of people don't gamble, but when you do gamble, there's a rush to it.
You get a high off of it.
Mm-hmm. Just like taking off the road. Can we get to the damn topics? God damn. We were talking about Bone Thugs and 3 6 Mafia.
No, he didn't. We didn't
We started and then you said, oh, you got a rant? I got a rant.
Because we were supposed to have a rant.
I mean, we'll get to the Kyle nigger house in a minute. We'll get on that. Fuck it, we'll get on that now. I was watching the podcast. We all was, because I played it when everybody showed up. How Kyle Nigger House was sitting up there after, he ended up getting found not guilty. Sorry we wasn't able to touch on that. Good thing we did it, especially with this joke at him.
Yeah.
But
the show's already too long. Hell.
Basically he's on doing another show and he's all smiling and they laughing and joking with him and everything, all cool stuff. And I'm thinking in my head, if this was your first time killing somebody, even me, I don't give a damn if I had every right to kill somebody. Somebody came in my house and I killed them. I'm still going to be traumatized at the end of the day. I don't think I'm going to be wanting to sit on anybody's couch laughing and joking, celebrating a win,
I'm
because
free.
basically they were celebrating a win, and then you got a bunch of people backing up with you celebrating a win,
You
which I
ain't
think
do
is
nothing
crazy.
wrong.
And then you had a nerve to feel you so high and mighty to even speak on LeBron's name. I'm not even a big LeBron fan like that as a player, but as a man, I respect him. But then you said, oh well, basically he said fuck LeBron, what he
He
said.
said LeBron attacked, huh?
Yeah.
I want one of the people that got shot where they attacked.
I don't know what they were.
Cause if I'm not mistaken, if a foreigner attacked, it would be called terrorism. But if you live here, what is it? Just
Domestic.
three people.
But the crazy thing
Three
about
people.
it, the crazy thing about that whole thing was the judge did not want to label them as victims. He didn't want them labeled as victims. Then I think they did. What did they put, like paper in a jar and shook it up and picked out names or something? They were doing all type of crazy shit during that thing. But you know, just the fact that he's now sitting on people's couches and laughing and joking, it's like, yeah, you got
people.
famous off that shit.
For killing 3 people. Now, maybe, and I'm not trying to turn into a race issue, but it just popped in my head right now. If you look back, you see it. I was like, wait a minute. I don't know about the Caucasian side, but I do know about the African American side. Once you hear, pow, we running. We spreading out. We ain't gonna keep jumping you. We getting the hell on. So you telling me he shot the first person and the other 2 stood there, was still trying to jump on him? Or did they run? Because anytime I seen a person shoot off a gun, animals scatter, birds scatter, people scatter, the roaches scatter. So how is it that the last 2 people that got killed? Well, they were running towards him. They were trying to disarm him. Well, after you shot the second one, why didn't the third one run? I don't understand that. I've never seen somebody run towards gunshots.
I'm trying to have somebody got kids out there. Got 2 kids.
Yeah, but you don't keep running towards the gunshot. You swoop up and bounce out.
If you know your kids, you gonna run toward.
But he's labeled as a hero.
No, he's not labeled as a hero. He's labeled as a survivor. He survived a traumatic
He's
experience.
labeled as a fucking hero.
Good old boy, so he's a hero.
Yeah, hero
good
for
old
killing
boys.
3
Good old
people.
boys.
Good old boy.
Did these 3 people, were they armed?
Remember all the white folks had arrested, what it was on DC?
The Capitol, when they
Yeah, the
rushed the
Capitol,
Capitol and stuff like that.
You think if a black dude had went out there with a gun and just started laying down shit, it'd been
Hell, there was a black man that, what was it?
scary.
No, not even that. He was in a car and he was running over protesters and shit like that. It was recent, maybe like a week or 2 ago. And I want to see what happens with that. But I know one thing.
I saw that on the news. Where people were like, the people who stormed the Capitol are being treated like criminals.
Yeah, criminal.
That's against the law, right? You ain't got a permit. What is you doing on these steps?
Oh, then remember the black guy was the one that got
What
tried
happened?
the most.
What-
Remember,
what-
he got
yeah.
tried the most,
Yeah.
and he
And he
wasn't
got-
even there. But they tried him because of just him
Inciting
speaking
a
on
riot,
it. Yeah,
basically.
speaking on it.
Inciting a riot. So I'm so
There you go.
good at speaking, I can control your mind and the minds of thousands of others to go do something they know is wrong and illegal. It's my fault, but the people who actually did it, they shouldn't be treated like criminals. He's treated like a criminal for telling him to go do it. They went and did it, but they not the criminals. And that's what society says. How?
In a dirty world.
This dirty world. We
Dirty-
gotta do
dirty
better.
ain't the word. Ain't the word.
We gotta do better. It ain't even the world.
It's just
people
white protecting white at the end of the day. And when certain people feel they are right, you can't tell them different. You can't even tell them, hey, I can understand. Let me play devil's advocate. I can understand killing 1, shooting 2, but killing a 3rd, I'm like, all right.
How many got shot all together?
3.
I'm saying you said 3 got killed, right?
3 got killed.
So it's on 3 that got shot.
That's a good question. We need to investigate that further.
Well, that's why I didn't want to talk about it at this present moment in time. But
Well, I wanted people to be aware of what's going on. Because this is getting really, really bad. Really, it's not getting, because it's been this way. It's just getting more.
He killed 2. He killed 2.
And wounded a 3rd.
Yeah.
My question is this as well. I don't know because I've never been shot. But if I'm coming to beat somebody up and they put a bullet in my leg or my arm, ain't that enough to deter me from, hey, okay, you got it. I'm not gonna pursue you anymore. I'm not. You won this one. I'm not fooling with you. It's crazy.
Then you change your mind by then.
Yeah, you change your mind about trying to stomp a mud hole in them and walk on them dry. But somehow, what?
He killed 2 and injured a third.
So it was 3 shots fired in all.
So he didn't just beat a murder case. He beat 2 murder cases and 1 attempted murder case.
Assault with a deadly weapon.
But he is looked at as the victim. He's looked at
because he's so young. You think that's what it had to do with it?
But he 18 now, 17 then.
17, yeah. So I'm saying, yeah. They saw a kid maybe. Well,
let's see what happens with this this boy that killed people in this school shooting recently. Let's see how that plays out.
I think they said he was bullied or something like that.
I mean, shit.
No. I'm saying like that's how they're gonna justify it.
Why you can kill the bully then?
Cause they all if I crack a joke on somebody, if I roast somebody, and everybody laugh, everybody guilty.
Okay, I got you. Damn, man.
But this was pre-planned, and the parents knew, and they had the parents come up to the school to talk about his behavior,
yeah,
and his drawings, and basically his thoughts about life. And so there was red flags in the beginning.
Yeah, and they still let him come to the school. They should have expelled him. I thought, at least the rule was when I went to school, no tolerance for terroristic threats, including drawings, prank phone calls. Anytime you whisper something, you automatically expelled.
Was you in school when the Columbine?
That's why it happened. That's when it came a law.
Speaking of Columbine, I'm glad you brought that up. Let's go ahead and jump to this, because I was thinking about this. There's another Matrix movie coming out, right? Now, let's say, hypothetically, what movie can I think of? I don't want to say Boys in the Hood, but let's just say Menace to Society. You seen that movie, right?
Of course.
You seen Menace to Society, right? Now, let's say if there was a school shooting of some black boys and they was emulating or imitating Menace to Society and shooting up the school. Would there have been another Menace to Society, or would have Menace to Society been boycotted and there would be no more of that?
Took it on YouTube, took it on Netflix.
Because I was thinking about, I sat down, the Columbine shooting.
So you thinking Matrix influenced the Columbine shooting?
That it did.
I disagree.
It did. The whole thing. They said it. I was in school. They said, hey, they dressed up.
So
my first time hearing.
You know what? Now that I think about it, if you saying it like that, then they thinking that we are in the Matrix. Like they felt like they mind got totally warped, thinking we are computer programmers.
No, they wanted to be cool and do all of that shit.
So
that
then it was
from
so
a movie.
what they.
But they was influenced. The point of I'm making is the influence. The same way they say, oh, rap music influenced this and that. The same way this movie did. And I don't feel. I mean, I'm gonna go see The Matrix, but I'm just saying, if it was a different type of movie.
But what I'm saying, I hear you. But what I'm saying is this: if it was emulating the movie, they were supposed to go to a government building and do this, not to a school. They were supposed to go. They knew better to go to the government building. Because here's my point. The point of that scene in which you're referencing, they weren't in a school with innocents. They were there where there was only bad guys in their mind.
I understand that, but where can you get a bunch of people at the shoot?
I just told you, a government building, a police station. Do it at the school. Those are the guys that are.
You're gonna do it at the school.
First, you gotta talk them into wanting to go shoot a public place. Then you gotta tell them to shoot a government building. They ain't gonna do that shit.
That's what, if they want to emulate the movie, that's what happened. So what they did, they used the movie as an excuse. There's no way it was motivated by that movie. That movie was about liberation. It was about freeing all those who were captured unfairly, unjustly. That's what that movie was about. So you saying all they did was basically they mimicked the guns and the clothes. They didn't mimic the plot of the movie, the point of the movie. That's not what they did.
But if they was black, you think they would have cared? If it was black, you think they would have cared? If they had on...
No.
Okay, that's all I'm trying to get at.
No. They didn't care when the black church got shot up.
My first time hearing
what, Mississippi burning?
No. the black church that got shot up in real damn life because they was in there praying and the guy was schizophrenic, so he got off scot-free. Instead of going to jail, he in a mental institution.
That was a Mississippi Burning?
No, that was a movie. I'm
with the little girls where they showed the little girls and all the little girls that got burned and died in the church. So which one was this? What is this?
This was about a year or two ago. Columbus, Georgia. Not Columbus. My damn.
God damn.
It's the reason I said Columbus, Georgia, because every time I think about it, I think about the church I went to and how it could have been us.
They said now when you move to Columbus, they make you sign a waiver. What called it? Waiver release for them?
Yeah. You're not supposed for your death.
Yeah, that's funny. I like that.
You made that shit up?
No, they said it first.
I thought you were telling a joke.
Yeah, I just bullshit.
I thought so.
This nigga here.
Release for. We're not responsible for.
While we're on justice.
Or lack thereof.
I was debating on talking about this shit. Jussie Smollett.
Jussie Smollett.
Man, so you remember the whole situation with him getting
How is this back in the news?
there's some new information on it.
That it was hoax, this lie, we didn't meet up. I get all that.
Yeah, but did you hear that not only did he meet up, him and one of the guys, they masturbate together. Let me read it. Jussie Smollett testified that he'd had a couple of nights on the town.
Hit pause. The reason I'm interrupting you because I thought that his whole defense was he never met those guys.
No, well, let me read it, then I'll explain to you.
Go.
So, he testified that he had a couple nights on the town with one of the two brothers he's accused of paying to beat him up. During a run trip, they went to a boys' town bathhouse. I don't know what that is.
Well, a bathhouse is usually where it's a steam room. It's like a steam room. It's from the Greek.
Wow. So they went to a boys' town bathhouse where they made out and did drugs. Then on another occasion, they went to a different bathhouse in Atlanta.
It's a clean motherfucker, huh?
Georgia. So Smollett also testifies and says, they went alone. They got a private room again, and they made out a little bit. And this time, they masturbate together. So what he's getting at is he was cool with one guy, well, the brother. So him and the brother had, relations.
Either that or he was setting him up.
And then it was the other brother that coerced his brother into setting him up and trying to do all that. That's his story he's trying to go with.
Okay, that's his defense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which kind of makes sense, but at the same time, I think he's losing this battle. I don't see him winning this.
He getting sued by anybody, or he just?
You can go to jail for filing a false police report.
Yeah, because then you gotta remember too, he gay, and then he tried to say, and then this is the thing, he tried to say that they was no, they was
racist, supremacist.
Racist.
White supremacist.
Yeah, they was white supremacists, and then they was also like I forgot what the word is, like when you don't like gay people, homophobic and all that. But obviously one of them couldn't have been homophobic. Y'all in there masturbating in the bathhouse and shit. God damn.
I see him get about 6 months, and they be in the 6 months on the fine, bro.
I think what really happened, this was supposed to be a freaky goddamn shit they was supposed to have going on, but it went left. They choked him too hard with that thing, and he was like, I can't breathe.
That was in public. It wasn't outside somewhere?
No, he got beat up in public. He got beat up in public. There's some footage that shows like him in the corner getting beat up. Supposedly.
What else we got? You heard about Nick Cannon?
Oh man, my condolences to him and the family.
Yeah, condolences Nick Cannon and his family. He had lost his 5-month-old son. Died of a condition called hydrocephalus. I probably pronouncing it wrong, but it's a invasive midline brain tumor / brain cancer. And he recently died, so he dedicated his recent episode of the Nick Cannon show to his son.
Yeah. For those of you who don't know it by the medical term, it's also called having waterhead. Because a lot of people back in the day thought...
water on the brain?
Yeah, that's what they thought it was. They thought because your head would expand, your literal skull will expand and expand and expand until it suffocates.
I didn't know that was that dead like that. I thought it was like something that you eventually...
Sometimes, well, on very rare occasions. I'm talking 1 out of a million, maybe.
Yeah, I ain't heard it term in years.
Yeah, it'll correct itself because some people think that it's a tumor, and some people think it's like a nerve in the brain that's leaking, a vein in the brain, that's leaking blood, and after a while, your blood coagulates, and that's how you get scars and sores. It heals itself basically. And sometimes, I don't know how or why, it does turn out well. But it's very hard to operate on the brain because we still don't understand it.
Yeah.
You cut in the wrong place, who knows what'll happen.
What percentage of our brain that we use?
4%. Not even 5%. 4%. That's recent research. Back in the day, we use only 5% of our brains. Here recently, they say it's 4%.
And it's going lower and lower.
Toxic.
Because they said the stuff like even in the I could be wrong, but I remember watching something that it was saying that the fluoride in the water is calcifying our pineal gland.
Yeah.
Which what we call is our third eye.
I heard the same thing.
So once you calcify it,
but it's also I get that, but they also say it helps kill certain microorganisms.
Yeah, that too.
That survive hot water, that survive bleach and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. It's like using a filter. You use one coffee filter, you put the little grain, but what happens if you put 2 and 3? It's finer and finer until it turns back into water. And that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to put up layers of defenses to keep the microorganisms from killing us, which is working out well. COVID. But anyway, as you guys were saying, and I told y'all too that shit was gonna mutate. Didn't I tell you that?
What, the COVID strain?
Didn't I tell you?
Boy, we gotta talk about COVID every episode. Go ahead, get it off.
No, man, y'all won't listen. Not y'all.
But guess what?
Guess what? Just like I told you, they was using them people as guinea pigs. Just like I told you. Now, when they set up there and gave them 112 people the wrong amount, I said, now watch this shit gonna mutate because of stuff like this.
You gonna get that shot.
By next year, gonna be COVID 2 monkey farm.
Yeah,
you gonna get that COVID shot.
Mutated COVID.
You got that COVID shot yet?
They gonna change it.
Did you get that COVID shot yet?
They gonna change it.
You got the COVID shot?
They gonna change it.
I ain't got
Hold on, he got the COVID shot.
Yeah.
No, I ain't get it yet.
I ain't got it.
Yeah, so you are. Yeah, you still.
So if you get it now, and then a new strain come out, do your old shot protect you from the new strain?
No.
So y'all get no shot?
More than likely, that's just.
So y'all just gonna be getting shots every month until this shit done.
You gonna get the shot too. You think your job finna let you keep working your black ass up, man?
I don't give a fuck.
Low as you productive. Okay.
Shit.
Okay.
Everybody seen Don't Breathe?
1 and 2.
You seen 2, right?
Yeah.
I finally seen it. That's a sick ass movie trying to humanize that rapist. At the end of the movie, I was like, damn, I feel bad for the old man. Then when he was like, I rape people, I torture. I said, hold up. Kill him. The fuck? You almost had me there trying to humanize this sick fuck. What? Say what you gonna say. He had. Come on now, don't sit up here and do this shit now. He had the turkey baster with his semen in it. Yeah. We're gonna call it semen, and that motherfucker was full. Then what happened? He was going to inseminate that girl that he had captured.
She was already inseminated. She was already having his kid.
Oh, okay. Anyway, but he was going to inseminate the other girl, right? He was going to inseminate her.
No.
He had it. Wasn't he going to inseminate? No. Then what he had the turkey baster with his nut in it for?
First part 2 or the first one?
I'm talking about the first one.
This is what happened because somebody evidently wasn't paying attention.
I forgot. It's been so long since I seen the movie. But either way, he did.
He had the girl that he had captured. Vehicular homicide killed his son. He was already unstable, as you saw, and he wanted his son back. So he artificially inseminated. He never raped her. In the traditional sense, everything. I'm not justifying what he did. I'm telling you the plot of the movie. I'm not justifying what he did. Of course,
come on. We don't
he
get the
turkey based her, as he called it, and she was pregnant. So while she was trapped down there, before they broke into the house, she was already, I want to say 2 months, maybe 3. Then when they broke into the house and tried to help her escape, she died. So he had to start the process all over again. So while they were trying to rob him and do all that wrong, which they were in the wrong.
He found him some new pussy to fill up with his semen.
No, that was replace. It's kind of like having a what do you call them people that have the baby for you? A surrogate. He
against her will, he was like, "Hey,
make her the
since you
killed my
this
second
up.
son, right?" And then
Yeah.
escape. I'm telling you the plot of the movie because this is wild. This is the wildest thing ever. I'm not justifying what he's doing. I'm telling you the plot of the movie.
Okay,
well,
we need to get to that. We need to get to. Okay, that's the end of 1. And then in 2,
he was trying to find redemption for all he did in 1.
you can't find no redemption stealing another child.
You didn't even see the movie.
I did. He
You
basically
didn't
took
see
her in. She fell right down on the ground. You know what you should have did?
How?
You know what? You know what
Why?
you should have did? You know what you should have did? Call the police.
It was an abandoned town. Y'all saw that. Not
I
abandoned
still
building,
would have
abandoned
took her to
town.
the police and said, "Hey,
And
this child,"
He was being selfish, looking for redemption. Yes.
and that's how you find redemption.
And raising a child.
So Ray say he's looking for redemption, and you say you're trying to grow him up to one.
Yeah, because I mean, hey,
You thought he was gonna do it again, a third time?
Hey,
The boy was
hold on. Let's put a narrative behind it. If me being human and I have seen people who have raised kids that wasn't theirs, and then when they turn 18 to say, "Hey, this girl that I have raised does not look like the girl I raised. She looks like
You
somebody
sick.
I can be with."
You
Ain't that what happened when that man
No.
married that little girl? I'm talking real life shit.
Oh,
Remember?
you don't jump into the real.
No,
life.
no, no. So you
You gotta
trying to
narrate- you
say?
gotta clarify when you do
but
that.
this is what I'm
I
getting
thought we
at.
still talking about the movie.
We is because I'm gonna reel it back into the movie. So you think this nasty man, with the fucked up mindset he got, would raise this girl into a grown woman and not think again? You know what?
100%.
Come here. Let me tie her up and then send.
100%. I know he wasn't gonna do it again because he wasn't.
He
Listen,
know what the
listen. Because the plot of the movie wasn't about getting.
I understand
a mate.
redemption.
It was about having a child.
He had a child that wasn't his, right?
He
did not have
when
it.
he helped that little girl out.
But
so he no longer needed to
You get what I'm
inseminate
saying,
anybody
right?
else.
He don't need to inseminate nobody else because that's a little girl.
But
But once
that's
that
his-
little girl starting to have a woman figure, what is he gonna think? Well, shit,
No,
it ain't mine
he
anyway.
can't see her figure.
No,
stupid.
listen. See,
can't see her
he
figure.
don't understand the mind of a murderer and a maniac.
And you
These
do?
no,
Now
because I
that makes-
watched.
You should be nervous.
No,
I should be nervous.
this is what I'm telling you.
You
He
understand that
gets
shit?
older in age. She's an adult. He says, "Hey, let me recreate this again because I want to
I
do this
said
process all over
no.
again." And you want to
don't-
sit here and say it's redemption. First off, there better not be another three. A number 3, because what's gonna happen now? The little girl gonna grow up with that same mindset, and now she finna start having men under there and say, "Hey,
She gonna start showing.
yeah, start goddamn jacking them off and then putting that semen in her so she can
What you
regrow."
talking about?
See,
The plot.
bars. You get what I'm saying?
No,
But he
I
was
know. Because it don't make. Why would she perpetuate a cycle that didn't even exist? The cycle wasn't I want to mate. He wanted his son back. He wanted to raise a child. He was doing that with her. Problem solved there. He wasn't trying to get a mate and have sex. He didn't care about that. He only wanted to raise the child. And have
you
it
feel
thrive and have it live past the age of 16.
so you feel
I don't feel shit. I'm telling you the plot.
okay. What did you think of the
You're not
movie? What did you think of the movie?
I think you was focused on the wrong thing.
The wrong thing. Okay. No. Go
You
ahead.
talking
Go
about-
ahead.
you
I
said-
spoke
I'm
my
finna
piece.
tell you.
I
I'm
spoke
finna
my
tell
piece.
you.
I
So
spoke my
shut
piece.
up and listen.
You go ahead.
So I can correct your vision.
You can't correct the vision.
I'm saying what you were looking at. Here's the point. You were talking about the old man. The story is about the little girl.
And the little girl is still fucked up in the head too.
Surviving the fact
you've been told this whole time that your daddy was this sick human being.
Mm-hmm.
When you know what?
So you
I
think
didn't see.
the daddy
I didn't
she
see.
had wasn't sicker. He wanted to check her goddamn heart out.
I mean, to be honest with you, I'm trying to think. Hey, what was sicker? Him trying to kill his daughter to save his baby mama or his girl,
No.
what was sicker?
Cook.
Him
his cook.
taking,
That's what he called her. His cook.
or him or the old man taking this little girl and say, "I'm your daddy." Your mama. What did he say? His mama was. What did he say? His mama was. Mama died.
Died in the
your
fire.
Mama died
in the fire.
And we're gonna live this life, this fake fairy tale life that I created.
So would you rather tell her the truth? Your mom was cooking up meth. It blew up because she works for your dad, and you almost suffocated and died, and they just want you for a heart transplant. That's better, right? They don't love you. If you ever tell a kid her biological parents, his biological parents, never loved them, never cared about them, would you tell your kid that, or would you keep it to yourself and let him think you his real father?
Don't put me in that predicament.
I tell
Well, you put him in
when they got grown. I told him.
When he got grown, was she grown in the movie? Okay.
But she damn sure did find out and cut the damn girl arm off and all type of shit. She's fucked up now. There's gonna be a part 3.
No. She's not. He was teaching her how to survive because
I understand.
he knew they were gonna come for her.
Yeah.
He knew they were gonna come for her. He was trying to teach her how to survive in an abandoned town where people were stealing from each other, killing each other, trying to survive. Right? He was teaching her how to survive.
Watch your mouth.
I think it wasn't short for real.
How to survive and train her how to, because he knew he wasn't gonna be around forever.
What'd you think of the movie?
It was a great movie.
What you give it out of 5 stars?
I give it 4.
What could have gave it a 5?
The ending, I didn't like it that much.
What, you felt he should have stayed alive?
No, I felt that we should have seen her journey better.
Oh, it is Detroit. Damn. I felt he could have been a better Batman than the Batman they got on goddamn Titans.
You know, to my old man Bruce.
Yeah.
I disagree.
Oh, here we go. Okay, you seen Ghostbusters? Let's go ahead.
No, let me. I just disagree. But I disagree.
You said you said 4 out of 5.
No, but you said he'd been a better Bruce Wayne than the.
But you finna take 20 minutes on that.
No, I'm not. I was just gonna say the age difference too far a gap between him and Robin. That's all I was gonna say. Him and Dick Grayson.
I mean, but the one they got on the 9, like he about 16.
Yeah, he too old too.
He old as fuck. They could have done a little bit better.
When Nightwing.
See, here we go with this shit.
When Nightwing became Nightwing, Bruce was still in his prime. That guy don't look like he can hang with Superman in the Justice League.
I think Don't Breathe 1 was fire. Part 2 was good, but Part 2 would have been way better if it piggybacked on Part 1.
Why do y'all keep wanting to connect this stuff?
I don't like when,
Okay, the first one was an origin story.
Right.
We figured out who he is, what he's about, and all this and that. They closed that chapter. You don't need, what else? Well, how? Oh, so the kids who tried to rob him came back to rob him some more?
Or he wouldn't look for him.
He got what he wanted. He got to keep his money, and he got to defend himself.
He got the money?
Yeah, they didn't get away with nothing. They got away with they didn't get away with much at all. Yeah. They got away with enough to fly out of the country.
Would you give it?
I get the first one a 3 out of 5. I get the second one like a 2.5 out of 5.
I give it a -5 for trying to make me feel bad for this sicko man.
Well, you should give it better than that then, because you were falling for it. Were you not?
Yeah, I
you
fell
said
for
you
it.
were like, wait a minute.
But that's why I said -5. It would have got a 5, but then it did had to realize, like, hold on.
So the movie pulled you in.
Yeah, it pulled me
That's
in.
an automatic 5.
That's why I said -5.
It made you forget.
Yeah.
So it was a 5. Ain't no way it wasn't.
Let's get on. No, let's say you seen King Richard.
No.
You need the person you are in this shit you be talking. Boy, you need to see that movie. You need to see.
Stuff I gotta say gotta be shit.
Cause I disagree with it. You're like you're Professor Xavier. I'm Magneto. You're Martin Luther King. I'm Malcolm X. You want to find peace, and I say the hell with them. They gotta go. No, there's still some good, and maybe we could make them change their ways and humanize them.
See, your thing is
No, all of them.
You didn't correct me. See?
No.
Did you see that?
I had to register what he said. All of them.
He groups them as a whole and then say, "Fuck them all."
Okay, let's talk about
That's
King Richard.
good in there.
You seen King Richard, right?
Right.
What do you think about
seen
it?
it? Oh man, I guess I gotta get on the bandwagon.
Man.
I didn't know it was out. I
Man.
gotta get on the bandwagon.
Go ahead. I'm gonna let you go first.
I ain't know all that about. For one, I ain't gonna lie. I had no idea that Venice was older than I don't know how I didn't know that. Well, I didn't know that.
They did a good job with that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna learn you
And
something.
then towards the end, where Venus was in the match with the number 1 ranked girl or whatever, and she started out. Can he still do that?
I don't even know.
They're bullshit right there. Like they shouldn't really do that. Just go to the bathroom for 20 minutes like that.
And we ain't met. We the movie. You know what? It ain't no damn spoiler because everybody should know this story.
Yeah.
It's just the backstory to it. Yeah.
Okay.
Because, well, go ahead. My bad. I didn't mean to
But
cut
that's
you
not
off.
completely true either.
And then it made it seem like before she played the first match or whatever, it was already, I ain't gonna say rich, but they were well off already. Like they had already made some money.
He made the best business deal.
That
Man, because the man said, "Hey, you can take my daughters. We gonna have house. We gonna stay rent free. We gonna have the best schools. We gonna be able to go to the tennis court, the best tennis court. And then my daughter's not playing in no matches. She's not playing in no matches. She just training. She's just training, and the whole purpose of them taking Venus was to say, hey, we're gonna start having her go to these juniors. It's gonna start getting this money coming in. And Dad was like, nope, my kids gonna stay kids.
It stayed Prodigy for like 4 or 5 years. Nobody even play it.
Mm-hmm. It was a great movie. It's more your style. Like
1 out of 5.
5.
1 out of 5.
I give it a 4.
No. I take it back. Let me give it a 4 because I feel like
the perfect movie.
No. Will did good, but I feel like he could have got somebody else besides Will.
Yeah.
They could have got somebody else besides Will. Will did good, but his accent was just
Maybe they did like that for real though.
You ain't watched no damn. You ain't go back and do no. You gotta go watch the videos of the actual dad.
Well, you ain't gotta do that. According to his daughter from his first marriage, he ain't nothing like what they depicted on the screen.
Well,
His first marriage, he had 5 kids before, and he went to work and never came back home.
Huh?
And then he went in and had a new wife, and that's where Venus and Serena were born.
Say it again.
He went to work and never came back home. He abandoned them.
That makes the story even better. How many times you want to leave and not come down back and just say, all right, I'm out over
it. 5 kids already.
But you remember in the movie, the wife said, if I wanted to leave, I would have been left you because you got all these kids coming up here and you just playing like, hey, it's all good and does this and that.
Damn.
That man had some kids, but you're not. But hold on. You're not finna do that to this man.
To what man? All I said was that wasn't an accurate depiction according to his biological daughter from his first marriage. That's what I said.
Daughter or daughters?
He had more than one.
I'm saying, did all of them say this or did that one just say it?
The one said it.
Cause she might be.
The rest of them don't care.
Bitter?
Yeah, she might be scorned.
Yeah, she's scorned. Her dad left her. In her mind. I don't know how.
And then maybe her mom might have said something that might have, you know what I'm saying, talk bad about him.
He never came back, bro. He never sent for her. He never wrote her. He never sent her a birthday gift, happy birthday call, none of that. So how
but
much?
Hey, in the movie, he came off. Don't he kind of remind you of him a little bit? Stuck in his ways.
I'm not
his
stuck in my ways. I keep telling you, I forever evolve. I forever learn something every day. I will never stay stuck in my ways because I always want to learn something better. I always want to improve myself.
Okay, you need to watch the movie because I think you will love his character. The way he carried himself. He was a no-nonsense kind of guy, but at the same time, he was just taking
Sound like he was family-oriented and pushed and motivated them. Kind of like Jackson, I'm not going to say out loud.
By Jackson. Joe?
I didn't have to say it out loud.
Joe don't get the credit he deserved.
He motivate them to superstar.
He prepared them for what was coming in.
Huh?
He made $5 million now.
You forgot about Janet.
6.
But
he gave him that drive, that work ethic. Yeah. He did it the hard way.
Okay, we talking about King Richard though.
And we talking about the similarities between two. How he gave them that drive.
Okay, you said what you said.
Ethic.
Let's keep it going because you finna veer off. Then we finna talk about Michael Jackson again.
Okay? No, we not.
If we're gonna talk about somebody, we need to talk about Apollonia and Prince. If we're gonna talk about anybody,
you
don't have no point because you ain't seen the movie.
My point is, if you sit up there and have the drive and the work ethic, you're limitless.
So you paused me just to say that. Okay.
It all connected together. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you need to see it. We should talk about it next week. Are we gonna take another break? Christmas break or anything?
Yes, I was. It was my understanding we gonna take a sabbatical. I don't know why, but who am I to tell somebody what to do?
Well, he was throwing shots, talking about if you're dedicated to this, you should be dedicated. Well, he was throwing shots, wasn't he?
But did any of it make sense? Did any of it ring true? Did any of it was like, oh, that's factual. That do make sense.
Nope.
If I'm willing to go hard for someone I don't believe in, I should go harder for myself.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Not even a little bit.
Okay.
Because it's a difference.
Okay.
You want to talk about this on air?
I'm not afraid.
Not afraid either.
That's how Ghostbusters.
Look. Hold on, we gotta say that for last because he gotta have an hour to get this off. But you should be ashamed of yourself because you didn't see King Richard after you watched the Will book. You read the Will book, whatever it's called. Will, right? Yeah.
The Will book.
Yeah, that's why I said it sound funny saying the Will book like.
But he said the same thing. You believe in your dream, go hard for it.
Will is not my idol.
He's not my idol either. Everything he said made sense.
Hey, he kind of looked like him too, did he? Did he look like, if you look at King Richard, they looking like, don't they? Boy, that bloodline run deep. Well, we gotta keep rolling around. We gotta make something happen, cause they gotta reconnect, and then just. I'm gonna go ahead.
It's hard to get in touch with people that's been out of your life for so long.
I don't blame him. You see all the shit Will going through? You think he want to deal with any more family members?
I ain't even talking about that. I'm talking about like once there's that distance, sometimes it's hard to make up for it. Yeah, it's hard to see somebody in the same light you saw them in because they don't recognize them no more.
And I'm gonna assume you haven't seen True Story either.
I don't. Oh, you talking about with Kevin Hart?
Yeah.
And Wesley Snipes.
Yeah.
And the plot about I ain't see it. I ain't gonna lie.
Man, damn.
I'm not really interested in stuff like that. Too much reality is bad for me.
Too much reality boring to me for. I watch TV and movies to get away from that now.
Exactly. Hey, speak up. Hey, we finally getting something out of him now.
I said that though. Yeah,
you said that in them sick ass. Let me tell y'all something. This is a sick ass nigga in the group chat. Be saying some sick shit that he think is funny. I'd be like,
he laughs at it.
Don't he? Don't he be saying some sick shit that he be saying?
I guess I don't read what you read or take it from the point of view in which you see it.
It's a cry for help.
Are you gonna help him?
No.
Okay then, so shut up. Who cares if
you ain't finna pull me down that damn.
Crying for help.
I just got out this damn this bucket with the crabs. Now you talking about pull him up? Nah, I'm fall right back in that motherfucker. Then we both sitting up there laughing at that sick shit. But no, what was it? No, you had posted something. It was like what was it? When a man is depressed, these are the signs. And he said his was get lost in his phone and something about zoning out or something.
So basically,
you remember?
Distraction from the depression.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. See, you sent it.
No, I sent it, but I'm saying I see why where you got the connection. Yeah. I see why you say that.
I think it's a lot of folk though. I think everybody get lost in their phone and you know what I'm saying? Like you sitting on Facebook, just
what we just said at the beginning of the pod is the reason why people are trying to escape reality. This stuff is happening too frequently to the point where if you pay attention too closely, you see the truth. And I don't want to say the truth out loud, but I might have to. The truth is, it's coming to an end sooner than we thought. We turn it on each other more and more every day. a kid out there shooting grown-ups
Growing
and
up
getting
shooting
away
kids.
with it. Grown-ups shooting kids. Kids shooting kids in school. Churches. People being burned. Just humanity is no longer humanity. It's just society.
Back to True Story. You get to that in a minute. No, we're gonna start with you. What you think about it?
Thought pretty good until it got to about, let me see. What we got? Eight on episode. Right?
7. Mm-hmm.
Wait. I thought it was a movie.
No, it's a show, but it's like 30 minutes. 30 minutes a
I
piece.
want to say an hour probably an hour per episode.
No, it was 30 minutes per episode. Yeah, 30 to 45.
I would watch it, though. But yeah, on episode 5, it got predictable. I feel like I pretty much guess what's gonna happen next. Until he killed his brother, it threw me off to kill his brother. Though.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, damn, I wasn't
He
expecting
went from watch.
Yeah, I can see that.
I'm talking about for the viewers.
They should know how we give it up at this point. As soon as we start talking about a movie, you might as well go ahead and
Milk, go on and spoil it.
That's your line, huh? We're gonna get a shirt. Milk, go ahead and spoil it.
Still, brother-in-law said that.
No,
Yeah.
I said it, but he laughed
He
about
laughed about it.
Yeah.
But I give Kevin Hart a lot of shit because he to me he always do the same movie. This was different.
Wait, he always do the same movie. So what about the one where he's the father of the kid? That's the same movie as
I didn't even finish it.
as Night School.
His
I didn't finish.
3 roll? He been doing pretty good.
Like the one, oh God, it slipped my mind. The one where he did with where that dude, the paraplegic.
Oh,
That was dramatic
the
too.
Upside.
That wasn't.
I didn't watch that yet. I haven't seen the
So
Upside.
how is he doing the same roles if you
the ones
the
that
characters he playing? Are you saying are repeated? But you didn't watch those 3 movies.
okay, but those aren't like recent.
It doesn't matter. You're saying the man's characters. You saying his
You seen the
development.
Upside?
What's it about?
Where he with the dude with the wheelchair who basically got all that money, he's kind of taking care of him and all that. Damn, here we go. Y'all talk.
But he sit up here and talking about to him Kevin Hart playing the same role over and over. But you skip those 3 movies. Well, I ain't see that. So how you gonna sit there and because see you talked about the man as a whole.
Yeah.
That was part of what he was and what he was doing.
When it came out? 2017?
No,
Yeah, 2017.
17.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 2021. Goddamn. I'm thinking it's 19. My bad.
But for the most part, the movies that he does, the polarizing movies that he does, is 9 times out of 10 comedies, and he plays the same character.
He's a comedian.
I understand that. So was Eddie Murphy, and Eddie Murphy
Branched out. That's what
Yeah.
you're saying? He did too. You just showed it.
Okay,
You
I
giving
didn't
credit to
see
one, but
that
not the other.
one. But I
Did you
watched.
see the one about his wife dying and him taking care of that baby?
I didn't finish it, but yeah. And
Is that the same character, a comedian, or was it more deeper
So
than
you're
that?
saying he need a 2 years, 2-3 year span of not being that.
But was it? But was that
when
movie?
he does it,
but hold
you try
on. Hold on. Let me say this. Was that movie? That movie, even though it was supposed to be taken serious, to me, I still didn't really take that movie serious. Like, it was still funny shit about it. Like, besides the beginning and then just him dealing with it, it was like, that movie didn't pull me in, basically.
It wasn't relatable. It didn't seem.
Yeah, it just didn't pull me in. But now, True Story, it pulled me in because I was like, oh, he was going through some real shit. And then he had to come out, put this smile on while you got all these people fucking you over. Then at the end, he said, fuck all of you. I'm about to fuck you over. Then the nigga had the nerve to say, I want $6 million to still be your bodyguard.
So you don't like the fact that he playing the same character, but you yourself is typecasting him because you won't see him in any dramatic role. You can't see him in any dramatic role.
He got to do it more than 2 times.
If you didn't
I
watch
haven't
the first
seen
one,
the
all
Upside.
So then wait.
What do you mean? Wait, I'm
because-
speaking on my belief in what I have seen of him.
But you haven't seen all enough to make a decision. That's my point.
Didn't you do that episode 1 with what's that guy's name? The guy y'all say I remind y'all of. JBP. You typecasted him without even seeing anything of him.
And then what did I do?
You apologize, but I'm speaking on all the.
Watch something. Yeah, watch something for your apologize. For your watch.
That's what I'm getting.
And I'm speaking. Come on, don't.
Now, how am I saying? See, earlier he said I was setting my ways like King Richard, but he just then brought up something that I corrected. If I was setting my ways, I'd be like, I don't care.
So if you do one correction, that just makes everything else obsolete at this point.
You do one at it. You take a step by step, and I always take it step by step.
Okay, well, I'm talking about Kevin Hart in my.
Right,
how many movies? Okay, how many movies? How many movies has he done that were jokes? And how many movies has he done where he's serious?
Are you watching the ones where he's serious? Then you can't say.
Only movie I haven't seen of him was what? Okay, I did it.
If you ain't seen but one of those three, how can you say he hasn't evolved or he hasn't changed or he ain't typecast?
When it's three compared to 10, then you still.
He's a comedian first, okay? Right? So, that was what brought him to the forefront.
But with that being said, then you still gotta say he's still.
A lot of people.
Okay, like I say this.
Clint Eastwood.
No. Let's not do that. You don't. No. Let's jump back on Eddie Murphy. Let's jump back on Eddie Murphy for real. Boomerang. Right? 48 Hours. Beverly Hills Cop. Nutty Professor. Norbit.
Okay.
Wait, no. Let me speak. Because you don't get the same character in none of those movies. You don't say, oh, he's being the same person. No, you don't.
How many movies have you seen? All his movies? Because a lot of his movies.
Okay, if you want to go back further to one where he was the homeless man.
I'm talking about forward.
And okay, what movies was he like? Where he was
the same?
Yeah.
He was the same in Nutty Professor where he played the mom. Give me a second. Her name will pop in my head while I'm talking.
Norbit. He was the same.
And boom.
He reaching now. He reaching.
So you telling me he's not repeating certain performances? That's what you telling me?
No. Okay. No. I don't feel that way. I don't feel that way.
Vampire in Brooklyn. That sound any familiar to any of the Nutty Professor characters?
Vampire.
Preacher Paulie. He don't sound like Cletus.
Not really.
It's my first time even comparing those two.
Not really. Okay. I feel like you're reaching a little bit.
Okay.
But if he did, you had a long enough span to where you can't identify the two. So, like, let's say Kevin Hart. Damn, I can't even think. of his
because
movies.
So like movie one where he played 9 characters.
Okay, let's use Kevin Hart. What was that movie with him and Ice Cube?
Ride Along.
1 and 2.
No, you said Ride Along.
That is with Ice Cube.
No, I said Kevin Hart and Ice Cube.
That is Ride Along.
Is it? I thought Ride Along was the one with Ice Cube and his kids and shit.
No, it's Are We There Yet?
Are we there yet? Ride Along. I mean, damn. You see? You see what I'm saying?
No, I don't. I see what you talking about.
I don't. Shit. I can't keep on. Okay, with that movie, right? Mm-hmm. Doesn't that movie kind of put you in the same mindset of the movie that he did with The Rock?
Yeah.
You talking about Central Intelligence?
Yeah. Don't that put you in the same mindset?
Same role.
Same role.
No.
Elaborate on that.
Okay, fine. Okay, in the Ride Along, what was he trying to become? A cop. Yeah. He's trying to impress his brother-in-law, become a cop, saying that he can't take care of Angela.
I'm gonna let you finish that. I'm gonna explain why I feel like it's
in Central Intelligence, he was just an innocent bystander who was pulled into a world of espionage he knew nothing about. He wasn't prepared.
You're talking about how you act. The
acting. That's what I'm saying. There, he was gung-ho, go forward. The other one, he was resistant and trying to get away and get out of it. He didn't want to. He wasn't brave enough to deal with that. In Ride Along, he was brave enough to be a cop, or to go up into somebody bigger than him face and demand information. And the other one, he's like, "Look, I don't want nothing to do. I'm sorry. He was fearful, for the lack of a better term, right now, off the top of my head. But in Ride Along, he was courageous. He was bumbling still. He was still he was still making slipping and falling and stuff. He was doing slapstick comedy still. But in the other one, he was promoting the comedy. In the other one, he was trying to get away from it in the sense that he didn't want to be in that situation. He wasn't creating situations. Whereas in the other one, in Ride Along, he was creating the situations. In Central Intelligence, he was thrown into the situation. That's the difference. That's two different characters.
But he was still the sidekick.
I can distinguish this. He was the sidekick.
Making jokes the whole time.
He was the
Any
sidekick
movie
for
he's
the first
in
one.
the side
the
chick,
second
he's
one,
the same.
He wasn't chosen. He wasn't trying to be the sidekick.
What about Get Hard?
Get Hard. That was funny. I know what Get Hard is. I know all his catalog. I know it. Except Fatherhood. I need to see that one.
Yeah, I ain't see Night School. I ain't missed none.
It's like this. Okay, say what you were gonna say about the connection, so I can explain something else to you.
You're playing.
He typecast.
After True Story, he ain't typecast. I think he could kind of get on this dark shit. But what I'm saying is, you get the same person, kind of like you. Well, you probably don't listen to the baby, but when you used to listen to the baby, it's all right. I get the same shit every time.
Switch it up.
Yeah, you get the same shit every time. But now with True Story, it's like, oh, this took a different turn. Just like, what's the dude from Spider-Man? You see, he's doing it. All right, you got Spider-Man right here. Then you got these other movies. Did you see that movie? Damn, what's the name of it? It was on Netflix.
Well, Hugh Jackman.
No, the dude that's playing Batman now. It was them in the movie.
Robert Pattinson?
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about William Dafoe now?
No. It had Tom Holland and it had Robert Pattinson in it.
Oh, Tom Holland.
Oh, he said dude Spider-Man.
Tom Holland.
I know that. You said his name now.
No, not him. But I'm talking about Tom Holland. How he's able to. Yeah, you seen that movie?
Yeah, rain. Like Johnny Depp. This kind of rain you got like Johnny Depp.
Not everybody got that brain.
But I'm saying we're starting to see that now with Kevin Hart. That's what I'm saying. I didn't see that before because in all of his even all of his comedies, they were all like the same.
If you could, after the podcast, go ahead and put his movie what's that shit called? Put his movie
catalog.
That's what I was trying to say. Thank you. His movie catalog in order. Now tell me, did Upside come before the True Story? Did Upside come after Ride Along? Was he already trying to change his range and y'all wouldn't allow it? Y'all want to keep typecasting him as only a comedian? Think about that before you sit there and say he's finally starting to do it. It seems like he was trying to do it before y'all wouldn't pay attention to it. Y'all wouldn't let him have it.
What he got besides Upside that he made back then? That's about it, right?
Upside and Fatherhood is the only two serious movies that he done.
Upside came out 4 years ago.
And then after Upside came Night School. But listen, I said what I said, and I feel how I feel.
You
need to watch True Story.
What I'm saying
this man ain't watched True Story. He ain't watched Squid Games. What else he ain't watched? What else he ain't watched? There's probably some other shit you ain't watched. You ain't watching BMF. You ain't watching Power. But you gonna watch Spider-Man. You gonna watch Ghostbusters. You gonna watch anything Marvel came out with. Like, come on now. Where's your range?
I range all across. And let me tell you how I can prove that. You don't know the name of these movies, and I can tell you the name and the plot.
What movies? What movies?
The movies you like, that movie. Oh, I ain't seen that one. Oh, that movie there. You ain't watching
Anybody
these movies.
can damn tell
I don't stay.
Right
See, you think no.
You need to sit down and see it so we can sit up there and talk about it in detail.
Well, say that, but don't sit there and act like I'm just an action guy. I'm just a thriller guy. No, sir. I watch all ranges of movies.
Because
I'm not closed-minded like that.
Now back to True Story. Where you get True Story?
Out of 5, I get 3 out of 5.
Damn, a 3?
Yeah. So the plot.
I ain't gotta agree with you.
No,
all I
said was damn, a 3.
I ain't care if I killed the brother. When he strangled Buddy with the on phone, so that was just
what?
That was stupid.
Man, I felt that. I was like, man, listen. I was watching Power so much. I'm like, damn, I be wanting to see these folks get off.
Yeah, I get it, but at the same time, like, imagine it. Like, if I'm sitting here right now, do you think you can keep me with phone charge right now? Like, come behind me and take me out with phone charge.
Yeah, fuck.
For real?
Hell yeah.
With me fighting against it, I'm gonna just die from phone charge.
Yes, you can. Yes, I'll strangle the shit out you with a fire.
But you gotta remember, you fighting to do all that shit. All I gotta do is just hold that shit on. You can do what the fuck you want to do.
And lean back. Was he standing up, sitting down?
Standing up.
He was sitting down, and then he got him. Then the dude kind of went over the chair, and then they was on the ground.
Oh, you
and
dead.
Then he got him.
That's old. The mafia.
It's a recognizable.
it's a recognizable way of taking somebody.
But
out.
I kind of get what you're saying, but I'm gonna let you continue. My bad, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Yeah, I felt like they were corny. What else happened?
They did it in Goodfellas.
Hmm?
It's okay when Italians do it, when the black man do it.
That's what I'm saying.
And then he killed the Italian, didn't he?
On top of this, in Goodfellas, ain't half of these dudes murders already. This man never killed nobody in his life, ain't never strangled nobody. Always telling jokes. Now you got the balls of.
You missing the point.
Is that you? We not talking about the man. We talking about the character in that particular show. You talking about the comedian as a man.
You missing the point, Ballz.
In general.
Ballz.
So you saying you can't grasp the concept? You can't see him strangling
He
somebody
missing the point though. See, that's why you need to see. He missing the point. The girl was already dead, right? The girl died. He's already trying to cover that up. Then the person that's covering up for you is making light of everything that's going on while you stress the fuck out because you thinking about everything that's going on as far as your money being gone, you losing your career, your goddamn brother's back and he wants money, and then you feel like your brother came back and he's been fucking up. And then your ex-wife, y'all getting divorced, and the kids, and then here go this man making jokes and saying all this shit, and he want tickets and he want $6 million.
I get that.
I'm offing him.
You trying to offer?
I'm offing him. He gotta go. I'm not saying me personally. Yeah. I'm saying in the movie.
He's saying he gets where the motivation comes from.
Yeah, I get it. Because you like, man, fuck this shit. Where do you get the release from?
A killer is made within a split second.
Yeah.
A lot of people think killers are born, which they are. But a killer can be made in a split second. If you sit up here, like you in court, like we were talking about with that bastard ass kid that got off scot-free.
Kyle Niggerhouse.
You sit in the court and you waiting for Shaft. She was waiting for justice so many times. You think she was a killer? That old woman? No.
Oh, when she pulled out that gun and shot that man?
And shot that man.
I'm not talking
a
about
split second. That's all it takes. It's when you got nothing left.
I don't care about his will to kill. I'm saying Kevin Hart is 150 pounds soaking wet.
No, 150.
But it's 6'3", 200 pounds, a trained killer. He get paid to hide back. And Kevin Hart came behind with a phone charge and told him to kill.
You don't think that's possible?
First off, let me just tell you the rules of engagement. First off,
no. I'm gonna write up a paper. I want your consent that I'm like when this is over, I'm gonna try to kill you, and if you die, you die.
And if you die, you die.
Yeah, I got
you gotta take care of your
that
kids.
I tried to kill you, and with one of these folks. Matter of fact, will you get goddamn court right here?
No,
I
that's
tried
too
to kill
thick. You gotta use the exact same prop.
You in heaven? You told, hey God, I fucked up. It can happen, man. It can happen.
Kill him, just choke him till he unconscious, and then let him go.
It can happen.
Oh, I get it now. The rule of engagement is surprise attack. Did he catch him off guard?
He caught him off guard.
Rule 2, get in a range or position where you can't be attacked back. Did he have him where he couldn't swing on him, beat him up, pick him up, throw him?
Shit!
Right here.
Behind him, surprise attack, and he came up like this. First thing you do when anybody comes at your throat is try to relieve the pressure on your throat. So you doing this, correct? Right. Now, a skinny phone charger is going to be embedded in your neck. So you got to dig into your own neck to get your fingers around that phone cord.
We can go right here and grab.
But you got to remember, too, you're exerting more energy and oxygen by fighting back. So by the time you do that, I'm damn near done. So the more pressure I apply,
you killing yourself more than I'm killing you.
Damn. You ain't never killed nobody? No, I'm fucking with you.
Again,
it was a joke.
To me, Ballz, we watch movies more than him. This is called foreshadowing. Do you hear me, boy? This is foreshadowing.
I forgot y'all believe in 6-inch punches and shit.
Believe in what?
6-inch punches.
I don't believe in that shit.
Nah, being funny.
I don't believe in that shit.
That wasn't nowhere near funny.
That's what I'm saying.
That's not funny.
It's fake.
Oh, here we go. Don't get him stopped. Can we finish? Can we finish your true story?
Jeet Kune Do is fake.
Kung Fu is real. The 6-inch punch is bullshit.
6-inch punch. So they can break bricks, but they can't break bone.
I say you can break bone.
They can break bricks, but they can't knock you down from close range.
They can probably knock you down, but they ain't finna stand right down and throw you across the room.
Why not?
Can we finish true story?
Yeah,
what else she handle?
I want you to sign the paper that say, once I practice this 6-inch punch on you, you will not hold it against me in any way, shape, or form.
I record that shit too. We got some views here.
I've been chasing that dream for the longest.
2 weeks ago, so it's hard to remember.
2 weeks? God damn.
Yeah, on Thanksgiving week.
the only thing I'll take it from you then if you remember to jump in. The things that I did like was, like I said, Kevin Hart, and I like seeing Wesley again. Yeah. Wesley Snipes don't get the credit he deserves as an actor. Cause watching that made me realize, like, damn, where the fuck? Why Wesley don't get the same? I put Wesley up there with Denzel.
And this has been another episode of No Drag.
No, we ain't done.
Yes, the hell we are. We just.
What do you mean?
You sound crazy right now. I'm not finna work with no crazy person. He didn't talk about killing people twice in this podcast alone and getting away with it. Now he talking like Wesley in the same league as Denzel. How is we still around him not scared? We should be scared.
How did Denzel get in the league in?
First
so
off,
you mean
movie
so you don't
catalog, way bigger.
Secondly,
White man range way better.
No, he ain't got no range.
He ain't got no range?
No, he don't.
Oh, okay. Who he played the same character just like Kevin Hart, right?
Yeah, he played the same. I ain't gonna say dark, but he playing that serious tug guy every movie. Am I wrong? Same.
You're not wrong, but
do me a favor.
Everybody
do
ain't.
you watch a lot of Denzel movies? Yes, no.
I watch all of them.
Get one and say it out loud. A movie title.
Training Day.
Training Day. What movie matches Training Day of Wesley Snipes?
What? Are you for real?
Say the movie.
New Jack City.
New Jack City. Give me another one.
What's the one where he go back in time? The time travel shit.
Deja Vu.
Yeah, Deja Vu.
Gimme.
Money Train. Murder at 1800. I mean, damn! You stop playing with Denzel. Murder at 1800. Come on now, Money Train, Blade. Who got more range?
Denzel.
Wesley got more range, man. Denzel doing the same role.
Okay. You want to compare Blade to Equalizer?
Wesley,
Blade, Equalizer. Go. Keep going. What else you got?
Murder at 1800. And what was that movie? What was the movie with Denzel? Okay, I compare Murder. Maybe Murder at 1800. I compare that.
Out of time?
No.
Compare Out of Time. One.
No. I was comparing Murder 1800 to that one where he was in the wheelchair. With Angelina Jolie. No, he was in the bed. He was on bed rest damn near. The whole movie. He was trying to tell.
She the detective from.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, Queen Latifah in it too, huh?
Nah, I don't know about Queen Latifah. It might have had her in it. Damn, you know that movie. It was Denzel.
She
Damn, it was like something body count, some shit.
Was finna die. And Angelina Jolie was the detective on the open.
Yeah, and he was just seen shit that Angelina Jolie couldn't see.
Oh my shit!
Damn, now I gotta find it.
But
you're not finna disrespect that man. You're not finna disrespect.
I'm not disrespect. Look, okay, Tu Wan Fu. Now match a Denzel movie to that.
I don't know no damn Tu Wan Fu.
You don't know no Tu Wan Fu.
All in the same role, man. He was mad.
You seen Magnificent Seven? You seen Inside Man? You seen Flight?
He was
seen
in
Book of
Magnificent
Eli?
Seven?
You seen Safe House?
Okay,
You seen John Q? How you gonna tell me it's the same people? They is not.
He either pissed off, sad, or he angry.
Okay. Just this man talking crazy. License to Kill.
Oh, The Preacher's Wife. Damn. The Preacher's Wife. Damn.
Huh?
That was different. That was different.
Huh?
The Preacher's Wife.
What's the slice on Denzel?
That's Denzel. That's Denzel's catalog.
But no, I'm looking for that movie.
He didn't do the right thing?
No, I don't think so.
Wait, he produced it or something?
Yo, this is what's killing me. I'm looking at
He
this.
got a catalog. He got a crazy ass catalog.
He got a big old catalog. Unstoppable.
But no, if you look at John Q, and a lot of his other movies, I get where he coming from.
He was a American.
Damn, I don't see the movie on here.
I'm saying the character is different, but he used the same mindset to play all of them. That making
The Bone Collector.
Yeah, The Bone Collector is his name.
Oh.
Yeah. Took me back.
That book.
You read the book? It's a movie. Yeah, the movie. I can still watch that movie to this day.
Anyway.
You see what I'm saying?
It was based off of anyway. What you saying? Oh, you saying you think he playing the same character over?
I'm saying that the characters are different, but he used the same mindset to play all of them.
So you don't see the difference. So what you think? Okay, that's fine. I hear what you're saying. So do you say?
Did you say Tu Wan Fu?
Yeah.
What about it?
How you gonna compare it to any Denzel movie?
You can't.
So
what are you saying? Jungle Fever. Stop playing Jungle Fever.
What about it?
Come on now, don't get no realer than that now. What movie? What do you compare to Jungle Fever?
I don't got nothing that lame.
He
Jungle
got
Fever
lame.
was lame.
Anyway,
This comes from a man that dated a white woman.
like Small.
Yeah.
Small
You
being
dated a
funny.
white woman before?
Small being funny and said,
did.
Will Smith could play Denzel on Training Day, but Denzel couldn't play Will Smith on.
Hold on, you got to stop playing. You got to stop playing.
What?
Demolition Man. Come on, that wasn't a good movie.
Listen
That's
to
a
what I'm
classic.
saying. Listen to
Stop
what I'm saying.
playing.
Listen to what I'm saying.
Stop playing.
Wesley Snipes is an amazing actor.
He got
He has
more
an amazing
range.
catalog.
More rain than Denzel.
I don't agree with that, but he's not in Denzel's. They're not in the same class.
Man, how dare you?
Could a white folk like Denzel.
So, okay, where do you rank Denzel? Where do you rank Denzel?
Top 5 easy.
Okay, where do you rank Wesley?
He's 7 or 8. Don't get me
It's
wrong.
7 or
he's up
8
there.
out of your top black actors.
Yes.
Oh, black.
Who's number 1? Will?
Morgan.
Morgan Freeman.
Well, I mean, I'm
No.
talking.
I gotta
Hold
quit
on,
making faces.
hold on,
I gotta quit
hold
doing
on.
that shit.
Hold on. I can't give you top black. Denzel. Fuck it. Denzel.
Okay.
Yours.
My top probably have to be Will.
Yours. Eddie.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got more rain on Denzel too.
Yeah, Eddie.
I'll give you that.
Eddie.
I'll give you that one.
He
But
damn sure do.
there are some characters he repeat that y'all didn't catch on to.
Denzel ain't even he ain't even silly. He ain't funny.
You know what? I
He's a
hate to disagree.
dramatic actor.
Yeah,
He's a
I don't need to
okay.
see. I don't need to
Like,
see
he a dramatic
Denzel
actor,
silly.
I mean, he ain't got no rain there.
He was kind of. If you want to go silly, the silliest movie I would go with is the Preacher's.
Wife.
Yeah, Preacher's Wife.
He was young and on green.
This gonna be the headline too. Denzel versus Wesley Snipes.
So Wesley Snipes got range.
Yeah, he got rain.
So he can play serious, he can play comedic, he can play this, he can play
Action.
that. And Denzel can't do nothing. Denzel does action.
Now,
That's all
I mean, but
What you mean now?
Wesley does martial arts.
So is he better
Denzel
at
just
action?
did some hold
Yes.
hands and. I mean, don't get me wrong.
Denzel-
I
okay.
take nothing away from Denzel.
This is the point of an actor. Wesley Snipes is a trained martial artist. He's kicking ass. Is that taking effort? Is that taking effort? If it's something you do every day, is it taking effort?
We're not talking about that. Though.
Is it something? Is it effort?
But
We
they
talking
got
about
no
range.
range.
Listen to me.
Alright,
It's
go ahead.
effort.
Yeah,
If I'm a martial artist and you not, and I beat you up, did that take me a lot of effort?
probably not.
If
Fucking
you
just grab
don't,
my hand and.
the effort of it.
Yeah, that's just,
I brought you into seeing, I didn't have to be a martial artist to see that he could do that without being 9 years in martial arts. But I made you believe it. I made you believe I had 9 years of martial arts with just a twist of the wrist.
This nigga done done
That's the
my
point
damn
of an
wrist.
actor, to make you believe it.
True.
And when he being dramatic like that, that's why I say they're not in the same category. He might not have range, but every character he plays, you believe that character might be out there somewhere.
Yeah.
Like it's a true story of that guy. That's what I was trying to get to. They're
Okay,
not in the same category.
name your favorite. Wait, did I ask you where you rank Denzel?
No, he didn't.
Denzel, my top. Let me see. I ain't like he might be number. He probably number 2 on my black list. Probably
And where you
number
put Denzel?
He
two.
just said
On the
Denzel,
black
number
list,
2.
though.
I mean, Wesley. Where you put Wesley?
I think about it first. Cause it's a lot.
Damn.
When you
That's
doing a movie,
disrespectful.
when you doing
No, first of all,
when you doing a movie, these guys you gonna think of.
Okay,
if you doing
wait,
an action movie, you gonna think of Wesley
Name.
first.
Okay, your favorite Denzel movie. All time favorite.
It's
Nah,
gonna
probably-
take a minute.
Nah,
You saw that
Inside Man.
catalog?
I like Inside Man. Remember the
I'm
beginning
different.
time,
I'm gonna have to go with
I
Fences. Fences might be. Nah, I shouldn't have.
hate the fencing, man.
I love that.
I went to the
boy.
movie and saw that bullshit.
You went to the movies?
On the wall, we went to the movie and picked fence. I still don't get that.
James Earl Jones did a good depiction of it when it was
Fences fucked me up. I cried at the end. I cried
Really?
bad. Yeah, cause
like out your eyes,
yeah. Well, it made me think about my grandma. That's why.
and you cared.
Yeah, cause at the end when he blew the trumpet, when
I'm
he blew the
confused, 'cause
trumpet,
this guy is
when
like
he blew the
cold.
trumpet,
He's cold hearted.
when he blew the trumpet and they was all sitting there, cause I started getting choked up when they was all sitting there. The son, the son hated his dad, so he came back and he didn't want to go to the funeral. And then him and the sister was sitting there, and then they was all singing. I said, "Damn, you got me." Then when the brother came and blew
Who
the
did
trumpet,
Denzel did that. He brought you into the movie that much that it. So,
I-
but
he
he ain't
still-
the number one.
No, he's top 5.
We talking about range. We talking about who better.
You didn't say though. Who's the top black actor? You said Eddie Murphy, right?
Eddie Murphy.
What did Eddie Murphy do besides make you laugh? Did he make you cry? Did he make you feel? Besides feel good from laughter? And he had dramatic roles too. He had Dreamgirls.
Yeah, he
I
was.
said Will did it for him.
He wasn't telling no jokes.
Will
He
did
He
what?
didn't make me cry, but he
You know what? I think I picked Will. Will and Denzel share number 1 spot. Cause I told y'all, 7 pounds. That motherfucker got to
7 pounds. I gotta watch that again. 7 pounds give me that feeling of Crash. Remember when Crash came out? Remember, Crash had everybody all fucked up, right? Crash had humanized everybody for a good month.
In Pursuit of Happiness, like just.
Pursuit of Happiness fucked me up too.
Yeah.
So how he ain't got range? He's a comedian.
Who?
Bad
We never
Boys.
said he don't have range.
So why?
We talking
Denzel
Denzel.
ain't got range. Denzel's a great actor with no range. Put like this.
Okay, y'all.
Shaq
Okay.
Shaq probably the most dominant basketball player of all time, but he ain't got no. He ain't got no skill. I can say no skill, but he ain't got no moves for it.
Okay, let's look. Let's the guys we just named just quickly: Wesley Snipes, Eddie Murphy, Will Smith, Denzel. Amongst all of them, who got an Oscar?
Denzel?
Jamie Foxx.
I didn't name Jamie Foxx,
Jamie Foxx in my top 5.
but we didn't name him. We named 3 guys, and none of them got Oscar, but the guy I picked.
Yeah, because the white folk love Denzel.
It ain't got to do white folks. You got to do okay. If
Does
you
that
work
Will-
with somebody,
Does that Will deserve some
if,
Oscar?
oh, of course. But here's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter what I think.
So you trying to tell
if
me?
we all working in the same job, and we, in a job, you know what Employee of the Month is.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about you because they ain't never have it where you work. But Employee of the Month is always picked by who? The boss, right?
The boss and his collective groups.
His collective group. and now, if we as workers were to pick the Employee of the Month, that means that they outworked us.
You can't use
Listen.
that.
Now, an Academy Award, an Oscar, is chosen by people, your peers, that say you worked better than me.
It's bullshit.
But come on now, let's
But
not sit up here
somebody
and act
else
like the
voting
Oscars don't
for
be
you up
rigged
that
now.
high. I'd believe so.
Because let's not act like you think Halle Berry would have got all them awards after all the shit she did. After what she did on Monsters Ball.
Saving Isaiah should have gotten an award.
Losing Isaiah.
Losing Isaiah should have gotten an award.
And I feel like Denzel should have got an award for White Man Can't Jump.
Denzel wasn't in White Man.
I mean, damn, why I keep Wesley should have got an award
Did
for
he
that
even
one.
get a nomination for it?
I'm not finna sit up here and look for it.
I don't think he
Yeah,
did.
but you said just so Will the most earning is
Yes.
at all time. I said let's know bullshit.
Yeah.
But that's because he ain't going deep enough in their minds. He's got like 4 nominations. He just ain't got the big win, the big W.
What did they want to ask for?
Which movie? Training Day.
Okay, I'll give him that.
That's when he came out of.
Damn, he ain't been nominated for shit.
That's when he came. Who?
Wesley?
Yeah. What would he be nominated for? White Man Can't Jump? Seriously?
I'm saying still.
What was so great about that movie? He deserved an Oscar for it.
Oscar nomination.
Oh, nomination? I'm going to be real with y'all. In that movie, White Man Can't Jump, I don't know which one was the supporting actor and which one was the...
But it was good though.
It was 100%
That
good.
same thing then. I said Denzel, he's a great actor, but in the day he's just playing the
Same. Yeah, I hear you. So the depth in which he
Damn,
can bring you in don't really... How important is that? The depth in which an actor can bring you in.
It's important, but at the same time, I feel like it's impressive being able to play different roles. Like being able to make somebody laugh.
But I agree with you 100%. But a lot of times, y'all, not y'all, but society will typecast somebody. Like Hugh Jackman.
Oh, you talking about that movie he did when he was doing all that singing and shit?
There's one.
But that's where he came from though. But see, I knew I you know, if I like an actor, I do my history. That's where he came from. That's where he originated from.
Yeah.
He was doing that before he got into what he got into.
But he's got plenty of other movies. But anytime you see that man out and about, anytime you see a picture of him, what's the first thing come to your mind? Y'all got him, not y'all, but y'all got him typecast. Y'all, it's gonna be hard to break free from that. The Prestige.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
He was the magician.
The Prestige.
I gotta see that.
Yeah,
One of my
It's
favorite
him
movies with him
and,
was probably Swordfish.
Christian Bale. Swordfish.
I ain't sure I did trick at the end first.
And a lot of times you forget all the movies he did before he played Wolverine, and in between, because all you see is Wolverine, you got that man typecast. Now I get why he tried to pull away from the role in the point where he retired it, so he can keep evolving as an actor. He ain't hit his stride yet, but y'all making him stay right there. So I get that. I get why Denzel, it's hard for him to break free. And plus, it's the role that appeals to you, that you can believe you can pull people into and say, this guy really existed, whether it's real, fake.
So Will's your number one.
Will's my number one.
And then number two, Denzel.
No. They share the spot.
No, yeah. Oh, no.
No, ain't no
They share the spot.
This
so
is
where do you
why.
rank Jamie Foxx?
He in the top 5.
Top 5.
He in the top
Is
5.
he over or under Wesley?
Wesley is a 6. Y'all be forgetting James Earl Jones, Morgan Freeman, the pioneers. What about Forrest Whitaker? He don't count. He don't matter. Chadwick Boseman, they don't matter. Eddie Murphy. Well, you said Eddie Murphy.
Did you really just say Chadwick Boseman?
Yes.
Don't make me disrespect the dead.
How you disrespect? Look at his catalog. Heath Ledger. Is he a good actor or no?
We're talking about Black.
Is he a good actor or no? Why?
He's not a great.
But he
died before he had that chance.
See,
it's
that's
like
my
Chadwick
point.
Boseman.
Y'all stopped late, but didn't go before. He did great in Dark Knight, right? Right. But what other movies have you seen to compare him that he's got range, that he's changed or he evolved as actor? You don't have nothing because you don't look at nothing but he did great in Dark Knight.
But I don't care enough about Heath Ledger like that.
You don't care enough about Denzel like that. How many of his movies have you seen?
I've seen a lot of them, almost all of them.
I seen all of them myself, probably maybe 2 of them. Maybe.
Yeah, I didn't see that Magnificent 7 one. That's probably the only one I haven't seen. That's probably the only one I haven't seen.
You gotta see that.
What? Don't do that.
That changes the range. Oh my God.
Magnificent 7. That changed the range for you? Magnificent 7.
Not
It did.
for him,
Time
for
out.
you.
Time out.
We're
Time
not
out.
talking about him.
No.
He already made his mind
Time
up.
out. You see how this? He's sitting up on the fucking mic. He been on the mic for like the last day. I didn't even bet.
This is
What
what
the
fuck? This is what over here. He back here. Up there. Now he want to lean forward.
This made a leave. I'm looking
Why
like,
did
hold
you
on.
take it with you?
I'm like, hold on. He ain't even on the fucking mic.
We ain't edited this.
It's alright. It's alright.
We gotta keep it in. How many times we asked you to sit up right here?
What the question was? Though?
How many times we asked you to sit up on this side? Oh my! And then he's like, "No!" And you told on him like a kid.
Cause I'm like, hold on. He sitting here like this. Yeah, so what? Come on, man.
Yeah, I know that.
Man, you gonna have to tighten up before we go to this new spot now. Damn, we gotta have our shit together now.
That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. The only
Damn.
way you do that is with practice. I don't even remember. I don't even care at this point. I don't even care.
Yeah.
It was the 7 changes on right. No,
Yeah.
it did.
Why not?
It was still on. It
A
was still
smooth-
a gunslinger. The same shit.
But he's not always a gunslinger.
I mean,
It's about experience in the sense that as a cowboy, he was an experienced gunslinger. In Equalizer, he's an experienced military man. But in John Q, he was a bumbling father trying to find a way to keep his son alive. How are all... I get the first two, but how does the third one match?
Can we give Wesley his props? Okay, Denzel ain't putting nothing out. I wanted to give Wesley Snipes his props for the job he did in this show, and
Did you like him in Expendables 3?
I ain't see Expendables. I'm not an Expendables fan. Like
It's about being the...
I'm gonna have to go back and watch it because 50 Cent finna be in the next one. I'm gonna go back and watch them.
they got another coming up.
Now they
Yeah.
changing it. Because of 50 Cent. So
What do you mean they changing?
I'm saying you changing because I ain't watching. I ain't a fan of Expendables. Yeah. You say 50 Cent. Oh, I'm finna go watch.
No.
You
Because I want to see.
You what we call a genre jumper. You sit up there and pick something and pick this, and then you sit there and say, "Oh, this was a good movie. I don't know what it did in the first 7. You ain't watched them.
Did I do that? Or did I say, I'm going to go back and watch because I see 50 Cent finna be in the next one?
Why didn't he watch them first and then the third installment?
Yeah, no, really.
I mean the fourth one.
Because I'm not really a fan of Sylvester Stallone like that. After Rocky, I didn't even like him in Balboa. I didn't like it. I was like, all right, y'all just milking it now. I love Rocky. Love Rocky. The original ones, love it. Then Creed, okay, cool. Then the next one, I'm like, all right, I'm off it. Sylvester Stallone is really not.
You got a real problem with consistency.
Because I like what I like. I can't like what I like, how I like it.
You can like what you like when you like, how you like. But the fact that you change your mind so much makes you
When did
a
I change my
risk.
mind? Because I said I
change your mind
like
about everything.
Rocky.
And all I'm saying
We're
is you
going
bringing it
forward. I like
and you
Rocky.
bringing it forward.
Let me finish. I said I like Rocky. All of them. Then when we get to Creed, cool. Then when we get to the next one, I'm like, I'm off of it. That doesn't mean I'm not going to go see the next one if they come out with the next one, but I'm off of it. I didn't like
Creed
it.
Creed 2.
I'm talking about after Creed 2.
Oh.
Creed 2, I ain't really. It was all right. Y'all start milking it. Just like Fast and Furious. After 2, I'm like, all right, y'all. Then now y'all got 7, 8, 9.
That's crazy.
Hobbs and Shaws. All right, y'all really milking the fuck out of this.
I'm
So
glad you're not the
franchise
majority.
about 12 movies now?
Yeah, how many cars and shit can y'all steal and kill and what?
That's the whole point. How can you take it further? How can you push the limits? How can you push the envelope? What else can you do? That's the point. That's what is supposed to draw you in. We went under the truck in the first one. Ooh, ah. We jumped over the train in the second one. Wow. We slid across the submarine on the third one. We keep evolving. We keep making it better. We're making it better. And all y'all see is, I'm tired of this. Why ain't they caught? Why ain't they dead? They killed off characters. Brought them back. That wasn't intriguing. Like, how the hell did they survive?
Why
That
can't I
didn't
just
matter
not
to
be
y'all.
a fan of? I'm just like, look, all right, I'm good.
You cannot be a fan of all of it. What I'm
There's
saying
nothing
is,
wrong in my choice in how I like
you
movies and
choose-
dislike movies.
Right, but you're not a real movie goer. You're not a real movie watcher.
Have I said I'm not that? I said that's y'all too. Y'all the movie buffs.
Well, then don't comment on stuff you don't understand.
We speaking on movies that we seen
I'm just
recently.
joking, yo. This whole thing is.
I'm not a
about point of
movie.
view.
I'm not a movie buff. I'm not a
I ain't a buff either. I just.
you know. I used to be, you know. Especially when I used to sit at
Now
home
you
and watch
into
movies.
podcasts and reality TV shows
Not even.
about the buttocks and Black Ink Crew and hip hop and love and all that.
Women got me onto that. Yes, I do like reality TV, and I urge everybody to see Love After Lockup. That is some funny shit.
Love After Lockup?
Yes,
Anytime
that's a
something-
guilty pleasure of mine. Love After Lockup. That is some
Yeah.
funny shit.
Okay.
Funny. But this
Let's wrap it up. Well, we got all of it out the way?
no, we ain't talk about Ghostbusters.
That's the way, right?
Yeah,
Ghostbusters was the shit. It was an amazing movie. Ghostbusters goes from the very first one into this one. So that's the connection. It doesn't discount the second one. It will feed back into that. But this was a good movie. This was a good movie. 5 out of 5 easy. Of course, I'm not biased about it, so that really doesn't count. But 5 out of 5. The way they honored.
The original one.
because they
No,
brought
no,
the
not
old
original,
they brought the
just
old
the
niggas
one.
back at the end.
I wasn't talking about that part. I'm talking about when they honored. I can't pronounce his name right. When they honored Egon, the way they honored him, they did it perfect. They gave him his salute and his farewell the right way. It's kind of like when
Was
a
it scary?
military
Did
man-
they make it like
when they got a military man, you shoot off the guns. It was perfect, just like that.
this is
it's
coming
not
from a
scary.
fucking stand. Ghostbusters stand. Ghostbusters or what's that other one with the white boys that go back to the future? Back to the Future.
Which one's my favorite out of those two?
Pick one.
Ooh, it's gonna take me a while to do that.
All right, we'll talk about it next episode. Did you see Ghostbusters?
Yeah, pretty
You
good.
see
Oh,
it?
you did see it.
Yeah, I told you that.
No, you did.
No,
he
you fell
didn't tell.
asleep. That's right. You fell asleep at the end. He
He
fell asleep
Oh,
when the
shit.
girl had the wand in her hand.
And I woke up. The thing was when I woke up.
Yeah, because you was.
Damn.
Are you gonna
hey,
see
time
it?
out, time.
Are you gonna see it?
Yeah, when it's on
We need you. I got you.
when it's on
we need you
Fire
to-
Stick, yeah.
we need
When I
you
can
to-
watch it for free.
We need you to. Cause I need to do your special critique. Cause like I said, I'm blindsided because
Yeah,
I
'cause
went in and that movie $60 million first night.
No.
If I had the time, I'd have went
So
and
let me
watched
ask you
it
this,
two
'cause I
more
ain't seen it yet.
times.
So it ties in with the
One
all
and-
girls one?
No.
Because you said this had something to do with it.
No.
I'm not talking about the. I know
I'm
about
telling
them.
you,
I know the
first
originals.
One, the first one and the second one tie in together. I mean, the first one and this one tie in together.
Okay, but they're not tying in, so that's
No,
obsolete.
No.
Okay.
They're not obsolete. They're going
GT.
around it first.
Okay. So okay.
It goes with GT.
Okay. I'm gonna check it out.
Do
I'm gonna
yourself
check
a
it out.
favor. If it's been a while, watch the first one, and then watch this one. So because if you forgot certain things, you're not gonna understand the connection.
I should have did that.
I gotta understand the connection to watch this one.
You don't have to.
You kept more of the Easter egg though.
Yeah,
I don't
it'll make you.
I'll
it'll
watch
make you
the
go,
I'll watch the YouTube
"Oh,"
video of
type
somebody telling
situation.
me the Easter eggs.
Okay, well,
I don't have a passion for it like that.
I understand.
I just like to watch a good movie.
It's
I
a
ain't
good
got a
movie.
passion for it, but
5
I
for
hate
5.
I hate when I'm looking at a YouTube video and then it's showing some shit that I missed though. Okay.
Yeah,
I don't
get
watch
that.
movies to look for shit like that.
I don't either. That's
But
why
you
I
know
like
what? That was
movies.
another thing,
I like
too.
To get lost in the movie.
When it came to True Story, it was like if they added a little bit more
well, is
suspense
it off?
to it.
Is it done? Did it close out?
Yeah, I mean,
it's
you
on
know when
Netflix.
So
you,
then,
you don't have a Netflix account.
so then when they sit up there and they still have time to do that. Is what I'm asking. Do they still have time?
It's done. It's over. It went off.
Oh,
Like if they want to, they could probably do another season.
okay.
But I don't see the point. Like if they probably do another season, I'm like, all right, y'all.
And what's the moral of the story?
True story.
I didn't ask you the title, the moral.
It ain't really got one for real.
It ain't got one.
No, the moral.
A bunch of random bullshit that happened for real.
The moral of. You know what? I hate to say this. The moral of the story is like my kind of moral of the story. Was like,
Fuck nobody.
yeah, like just
Leave me alone.
yeah. Because
Yeah,
if he
reason
never,
I
if he
picked it up.
never let his brother back
Yeah.
in, his life would have been good. It was just so
the
much
moral of the
fuck
story,
shit.
So the moral of the story ain't everybody has their limits and everybody has a breaking point. Is leave me alone. That's the moral.
Oh,
of the
no.
story.
Everybody got a breaking point. That's a good one.
I mean, does a movie? Let me ask you this, Mr. Critique, and then we're gonna. Does a movie have if all three of us go see a movie? Is anybody's point of view on the moral of the story have to be the same?
No, the movie because it's different points of view. I was asking you guys.
Oh,
I didn't see the
I
show.
was just asking, but that was just my point of view. Was like if you
That's the whole point of this podcast.
and you know I was
Same
trying to
subject,
figure
three
out
different
too,
points of view.
because I'm a sick nigga.
I
Remember
thought you
when
was.
Kevin
I thought he
Hart?
was a sick one.
He's sick too, but when I had seen it, I was thinking about the movie.
And that is
That's this episode of No Dragon Just Balls, because it's been interrupted. We'll check you out next episode. What episode this is? 18. Episode 18. Like, subscribe, comment. Apologies to anybody that was looking forward to watching us every week, and we've been inconsistent, but